Apologies if there's a bit of a hiccup. It looks like it had a few issues at first trying to get the stream started. So I don't know if anyone's here or not, or can hear me. However, I've got a new message when I went back to try and get into the game and went through the files. So now it told me to delete the save game. So let's see if that changes anything. There we go. Alright, one moment while I try to get everything working because it's not showing. Hey folks! Hey Vorgaz and Ender. Okay, so 1 second, I'm trying to make sure that I see everything that's going on as well. Okay, I see what happened. It caused an issue with trying to get... Because I had to stop the stream, it was causing some... It wouldn't upload to the actual channel, so I needed to restart it. So 1 second, I'll get in and then we'll be good to go. Well, that's strange. It's not showing the actual video. Okay. Hopefully now. Hello! Yes, I have got the message that I need to delete my save. I have done so. So now it is time for a new... another shot through OneShot. And hey, Dragon Tamer, Ender Kitty. I'm sorry to hear about that. Alright, so let's get this going. And see how things have gone. We're back. Alright, so if I have to remember to pick up all this stuff. I remember at the branch. Now I have to remember everything. I remember the door was locked, so I need to get the controller, I believe. Documents. There's more stuff. It looks like you were able to remove the restriction. In that case, you are ready to continue. The necessary preparations are already in place. This session might run a very different course dependent on your actions. If you can recognize my symbol, you will know what to do. I confess it will be risky. The probability that the entity's condition will worsen is quite high. And if that happens, then... Haha, look at me, asking you for favors, only to become so apprehensive once you agreed. I understand if you wish to leave some questions unanswered. I understand if you do not believe in a happy resolution. I understand if you are simply afraid of what might happen. Because I am afraid too. And it's spelling out a word. If you enjoy the world as is, if you are satisfied with the story as is, if you really do not want to see anything change for better or for worse, then prepare and pretend you never saw this. Carry the session as you normally would. Do not use my journal for anything other than what you are already familiar with. This option will always remain for you, though. That's why I implore you to consider. The Messiah, the world, my children, they all deserve their good ending. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. Alright, so the password's obviously swordfish, because swordfish is always the password. Although it actually spelled out solstice, it looks like. Joke's on you, I'm not gonna go outside. Of course we haven't. This is the first time we're talking. If only I had used Hello Penguin, I would have gotten a completely different route. Now for some alcohol. I think I have a grub plush, and that's pretty much it. I'm trying to remember. Is it a different door? I'm confused. Yep, apparently solstice. Oh, okay, so it was a different door. Sometimes those side doors are tricky. I wonder what could be down here. Eh, just a light bulb. Nothing important. Just the sun. I returned the sun on the last time. We'll go with the entire needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few and all that. That's what it was. You put the light bulb, that's how it opened the door. And back in the Barrens. Which has a much different connotation with World of Warcraft and everything. That's okay, we gotta catch Nico up with all the exposition. A pure vessel plush would be pretty interesting. I don't know. We'll see how long it goes. Because especially as the night wears on, ordinary puzzles stump me pretty hardcore. Vital information. Ask anything. The confusion of two different things, of repeating the time. The story's already going off the rails. Well, welcome, bird with human limbs. So he's already starting to remember everything. Of course we have. Yeah, I'm gonna try and go for the true ending, I think it is. So if I don't go off the rails for the true ending, do point it out, because otherwise it would just be playing to break the light bulb at the end, which would not be as interesting. Hi, Superwa Gamer. Okay, so this is the normal dialogue. Ah, okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, do point it out, just in case I somehow manage to mess it up and am gonna miss it for whatever reason. Because I can certainly say that it would be a little bit problematic with that. But yeah, so how is everyone doing tonight? It's been a bit chaotic today, but I'm trying to get caught up. This was kind of last minute to post the actual event for this stream, so apologies on that. All sorts of things kept making me forget. That would be problematic. Alright, so now I have to remember where a few things are. Oh, cool. Well, good luck with the AP exams. Now, if I remember, I need a piece of metal so that I can make a crowbar, which is the answer to all my problems in this game. Okay, the battery, if I remember right, goes in there to power up all the robots. And to go north, I needed a gas mask, which I think was in my documents. Yeah, because that was the crusher that made the crowbar. Yeah, at this point, those 3 challenges are the only thing that I know of that they're doing to release the Pale King skin. Hi, Max. This one is OneShot. You carry the sun with you in the form of a light bulb to save the world, and you are trying to bring it to a tower. And we're continuing with it. We beat it last time, and we've managed to delete our save to have another shot. At which point there are additional stuff, a true ending, as we return the sun, but it did not go very well. For Nico, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure 6 zeros was the code. They probably just didn't reset it from the factory settings. I wouldn't be surprised if someone mods it to give you a crowbar for Hollow Knight, as they had the one thing where with Hollow Point that they modded it to put in Gatling aspids, which looks both amazing and horrifying on many levels. Okay, so there was the robot there. If I remember right, then the head engineer lady was out in here. Oh, that's interesting. I really do need to play more Hat in Time. I'd gotten to the 3rd level, the one with Snatcher, but I kind of shelved it for a while. Unfortunately, we can't bring our crowbar onto the glen. Otherwise, the game would be way too easy to complete. Okay, so the screwdriver, if I remember it, was with the camera to get the lenses to make the battery. Oh yeah, Snatcher was a lot of fun for what little I played of A Hat in Time. Best character, hands down. Although, the humor in A Hat in Time, all of it was pretty entertaining with that. Alright, you have a good night, No. Alright, that's where I got the camera. Well, that looks different. I think it was about 4 or 5 hours, just really depends. But it feels a lot like To the Moon, Finding Paradise Raccoon, only more puzzles, especially more fourth wall break puzzles with it. Hey, Jasmine. So I know it didn't let me go further into the mines on the first run. So I'm guessing that this time the mines are open. Yeah, going for the true one. So if I start to go off and miss it, do let me know. Oh goodness, the last puzzle, because I wasn't really aware that you need to look for other files, that one stumped me for a good long time until folks mentioned where to find them. And even then, I didn't realize there were 2 pages to it, so I kept going in the wrong way with the only one that I was using. It's similarly that I didn't realize the document that was put that gave you the code for the safe either. Our journal. always had the book. Toysko? Okay. I will probably forget. I'm terrible with pronunciations, but I will try to remember. Yeah, OneShot's on Steam. I definitely recommend it. It's definitely a game to play through, at least once. Even though that is kind of the intention. Yeah, I delivered the sun on the previous one. Return the sun, so this time I'm now trying to go for the true ending. So now we've got different events occurring. And now Nico knows things that he shouldn't know. Yeah, it's what every kid knows about. Lots and lots of practice. Lots and lots of losses and deaths and so forth at Radiance. Yeah, it would be... I can't see how it would go to console with the fourth wall breaks. A minecart. Perhaps literally? Okay, so... Yeah. I'm mostly a PC gamer. Oh, it started glowing. My books can make things real. Yeah, I noticed the clover finally. I mean, if journals are summoned in minecarts, then you probably should be worried. let's take it. Oh, well, that explains. Oh, interesting. Oh, there we go. I did some out of bounds glitches. It's called OneShot. Yeah, that would definitely be a bad idea. No, the book cannot make happiness real. No, it's all good. Stick around. I mean, just try not to, like, spoil every thing and all that. As I want to keep the bad things mysterious until I actually get there. I don't think I could turn back even if I wanted. This mine certainly does not look OSHA compliant and all that. Good thing it didn't stop on the tracks. Over, like, the pits and everything. Yeah, if I did have compass, this would be a lot easier. Time to explore. Oh, hey. New person. Yeah, I'm trying not to hit people with minecarts. See, even the robots don't have their spoilers blocked. One second, cat aggro. She's just kind of lurking at the door. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to do something like bribe her with food, more food than what she's already had. This game is OneShot. It's a sort of fourth wall puzzle game in which you are taking the sun in the form of a light bulb to restore the world. Now she just wants attention. She's been sleeping all day, and now she wants to be pet, and so forth. Alright, how many more tests do we have to do? Oh, cool. Well, I mean, it's always good to have a game that you really fall in love with and that you become interested in all the different facets of it. He hasn't even done up his hair. Yep, that's a computer. So we were watched the entire time we were going our first run. He found a dead end. Nico's not a very good liar. You know, you should put. You're not filling me with much confidence in my abilities if a number of you guys are saying this one took ages. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, you have a good night, Ryan. So wait a sec, I was supposed to keep track of numbers on these buildings? This is, like, unfortunate. Ah, okay. There, they all had robots. That was the, definitely the right answer. Oh, jeez. Oh, I can leave the mines, okay. That would probably help, because I have no idea what the numbers are. Alright, I'm gonna write down these numbers so that I don't forget what they are. Alright, well, you have a good night, Zacho. I don't know. It's all good either way. Alright, time to find out what these numbers are. Thank you for pointing out that I can leave the mines, because otherwise I was under the impression I would be stuck there forever, trying to randomly guess. Hey, a writer and a bird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... I don't remember seeing numbers with the buildings, so I'm gonna have to take a look. And I probably need the gas mask, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to get to all the other buildings. Now someone's being pretty loud out there. I wonder if the map that's supposed to be in here had numbers on them. No, that's just a generic map. I expected... No, it's the laws of robotics. Yeah, it's definitely an enjoyable game. However, ordinary puzzles, they stump me pretty big. I'm not sure if that one had a number on it. Because I'm probably confusing it with different other buildings. But it did say dormitories, I believe. I think that's the building I woke up in. Hey, Adam M. I don't think I can go too much further north without the gas mask, though. Aha! Crowbar! There's the bed to sleep later on. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna need to go back and get the gas mask. So I'm probably going to have to first do the one thing, look at the document in my folder to be able to open and get the gas mask, but then be able to go up there and know what buildings are what. Although first, crowbar. The answer to everything. Now just use the crowbar in everything and everyone, and we are good. Wait, why look at the rowboat? Alright, we'll make our way up to the rowboat so that we can see what it is we're supposed to note. Yeah. Although I think those were further north where I needed the gas mask. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that doesn't look good. I think we will need to arrange alternate transportation. I don't think their gender is ever actually explicitly stated. And they're like a cat person thing, rather than just a cat. The game very adamantly tells you that they're not a cat. Alright, let's get back over to where the safe is, and then see if the code from my documents wrong way. Oh, that's where the safe was. Alright, one moment so that I can see what the code is. 645233. Now, the crowbar loosened it. Oh, it looks like it changed. Interesting. I don't think I can go this way either. I could make the battery, I think. Ah, that's the one-person suicide note. Yeah, it has a nice, calm, relaxing quality to it, though. Now, sadly, I don't know the names of the various tracks for this one yet. Now all the robots are functional again. Okay, now I've got the code. 258124. So they did switch it up. The game is getting tricky, and it's obviously winning so far. Yep, I had chat to help. Definitely don't worry about it. Now that can't be good. But what is good is now we can go up into the deadly gas area. Now I can try and note numbers for the dormitory room places. Okay, so it's not that one because there's no number on it. Crowbar! The Log Guardian or Shadow of the Colossus? Yeah, I can put them down to try and do at some point. Although the sponge was to get the boat, man, so I don't think I needed those things. I never played Splatoon myself. A number. $119. Alright, let's see if he's got it over his fear of ladders. Apparently not. The robots are everywhere as they were left behind with the settlements. They just didn't bring them with them. But disaster has fallen with the sun pretty much dying. And with the new sun that we have to return to the tower to be able to have everything to save the world. Okay, so this one's 113. That one looks like 118. It looks like she's trying to find a comfortable spot, but does want attention. Yeah, the world is dying. Hornet is Silksong, and Nika's gender is undefined. They're a person. Yeah, I'm trying to make notes of that as I go. Like, that guy had a robot, so... Okay, 117. 117's looking empty. And that's our medical supplies, so that's 112. So I just need 110. What could possibly be inside? A robot. A dead robot is still a robot. This is the Barrens. Of course, every time that they say the Barrens, I'm thinking of World of Warcraft, the Barrens. Which has its own problems. Alright, so back to the mine. Aw. Even though I don't really need the bottle, because I can't do anything with the rowboat guy. Okay, so that's to a page. So go east, go back to the mines. Hopefully I've got the right stuff. Yeah, you shouldn't eat batteries, even if you're a robot. Well, the weekend's a good excuse, I suppose, because I usually find myself up pretty late on the weekends. Even when I start getting sleepy, I'll find that I'll be spending quite a bit of time not necessarily doing anything important. Okay, so 112 was medics. 118 had a robot. Aha! I can keep track of basic numbers and icons. This is a huge accomplishment. That was test number 2, so usually these tests come in 3s. Alright, now that he's loaded all the spoilers, now he can tell me everything. Alright, you have a good night, Bluebird. Yeah, I have learned Writing 101. Oh, okay, so it's the Prophet's Bot predecessor. And so now, where it goes. Hey, Ty. I apologize. I put out the event for it. I scheduled it like 30 minutes before I was going to stream. I had a lot of stuff that I just kept forgetting to get it put up. I'm trying to think of other games that have done stuff like this. Wait, who? Ah, okay. Although eating a floppy disk may help, Nico. Well, thank you. Alright, well, you have a good day, Toyska. Welcome back, Luffy. It's almost always Wednesday, Saturdays, 10 p.m. Central Time. Oh, that makes it a lot darker. Yeah, there's a few things that do... I mean, Undertale's one of them, but this one is definitely to a much bigger extent with it. I do now. Yes, if Nico had the compass, he could get to the tower very easily. That is a great headline for it. Gotta do it in like a reporter voice. Local robot nonchalantly gives 9-year-old existential crisis. Poor Nico begins doubting everything. Nico is filled with Cartesian doubt until he realizes that if he thinks he is. Or rather, he thinks therefore he is. In my defense, I just found out about this. This is kind of like Edge of Tomorrow, only without the dying part. Okay. Local cave person casually informs child that life is fake. This reminds me of one visual novel where, to get the true ending of it, you needed to know things that your characters shouldn't know as well. So you kind of have to sequence break in the story. It's just another layer of onion in terms of reality. Nico, you said this was a dead end. It is a very well done with world building and so forth. Nico got here with out of bounds glitches. Question time's over. I'll just go with the wizard did it. This can't be good. I mean, ghosts can be trustworthy too. Ooh, this is not good. Let's take the other way. I mean, I've certainly played a lot of games like this one, kind of one, that are more story-driven. So I know that they definitely will hit you with the player punch, especially as things go on. Hey, quest. Oh, that's not good. I assume more glitches. Or just a cave-in. Oh, she's gonna sacrifice herself for us. We don't have a choice at this point. Okay, this route is getting a lot darker. Well, that certainly changed things. There's no going back to there. We'll go with yes. I feel like we could be moving forward while having this conversation. More like, breaking news. Child suffers severe mental damage due to shapes. More at 9. Yeah, it's definitely, it has changed a little subtly. You can barely note the differences. And this time we're now alone. Whereas we at least had the robot to keep us company. Oh, well. This is certainly making it feel a lot, more empty. Just a small little pinprick of light amidst darkness. I mean, on the fortunate thing, there is a track. And there's only one track. Imagine having to navigate a labyrinth of tracks in that darkness with your existential crisis. Oh, okay, so we're back. Oh. So I don't think I can go that way anymore. Alright, let's see what kind of dreams we get now. Oh, I guess no dreams. Okay, there we go. If I remember right, this part was originally blocked off because that's where you rescued Alula. Okay, so that's blocked off as well. Okay, that's blocked off as well. Yep. Ordinary blocks. We didn't learn how to kick them out of the way in this route. Nico learned kick. It's only somewhat effective. Yeah, I'm kind of bad at doing voices. I'll probably try doing that, like, next time. Although I did try to read all the stuff with Resident Evil 3 at least. And now we meet them under completely different circumstances. Nico is such a great liar. Deal with it. Hey, Dark Portal. I don't know, the thing about it as well is that I don't react very well to the difficult kind of choices. I have a lot of fun playing the games, experiencing the story, but I don't have much outward display. I think it said that Nico's like 9 or 10, somewhere in that range. Because he's just a kid. That's right, it was all flooded. Ooh, suspicious clover. No, I hadn't played it before the update. Until, like, last week or two, when I started playing it, I knew of OneShot, I just hadn't played it before. It had been recommended, so I opted to make time to stream that instead. Yeah, but I don't think we can rip and tear the squares. We need a complex, mundane explanation of how the boat showed up without our magic journal. Nah, it just kind of floated in here on the tide. I mean, I think I still have the crowbar, so we can kind of rip and tear. I hope with everything becoming much worse with all the squares this time, that Nico isn't just like some doom magnet where he dooms everyone that comes near him. Well, yeah, there is a thing in the normal run where you give the light bulb over to the plant lady. Briefly. Ah, nice cutscene. You just enjoy the sights as you sail without any cares in the world. Yeah. Alright, there's gotta be like one special gravestone beyond the ones you have to go to. Yeah, I like how that they're both like, this is our mother's gravestone. It means a lot to us. Nika just goes up, it's a gravestone. Nothing special about it. His cold existential crisis has left him scarred for life. Oh, hey. I think they mentioned a flying machine earlier, because it looks like he has a plane over there. So I wonder if I'm gonna fly dramatically. We've gone by minecart, by boat. The only thing left is the sky. Only the sky has not been tamed. I mean, plane does sound a lot simpler than flying machine. Oh, thank you. It takes like 20 seconds before it even shows who's subscribed. I think it's Cedric from King's Quest V, the annoying owl. That goes, "Watch out, Graham! A poisonous snake!" And yeah, it actually talks like that. It's so exaggerated that it has to be heard to be believed. Nor, thank you for the sub. Time for one of those Nico lies. No, I only did return the sun. Hello, Quest. Yeah, and Nico Truth, apparently. The cold, hard truths of his dark existential crisis. Oh, welcome back, Ryan. Aha! Crowbar! Come on, Nico, take the crowbar and we can dual wield him. Alright, so I assume I sail back, leaving Calamus and Alula stranded there on that island forever, while I go and solve puzzles. Oh, that would be interesting to see. Oh, this led over to the plant lady, if I remember right. Oh, I certainly hope that doing that isn't going to make things worse for them. Omni Crowbar would be very helpful. I mean, do you really want to swim with the sun? Alright, Nico. If in your cold existentialism crisis that I examine her and you say it's just a corpse, I'm gonna have to smack you. Okay. You still feel something. That's important. So that fixed the bridge, presumably, of which I can cross over and hopefully find a battery and some gears. Wait, it's actually over here. Then I believe the town was up there. Those are the cold... Uh, those are the eyes that know too much about the situation. I don't know. It looks like they're fishing in the water, so I can't imagine that it's super acidic. So Isthmus Tear can't really be used in the Glen, I suppose. Oh hey, it's Trader Guy. I like the nebulous justification of I may need it to save the world, therefore you should give it to me. Crowbar! Well, that is unfortunate. So I presumably need a battery, which if I remember right, there was a place with a battery in the Glen that was powering the robots. Which, I wonder if that means that then all the robots get killed from that. No, that's the bed. Oh well, happy birthday, Lord of the Night Wolves. Yeah, that's sort of nebulous justification. But I mean, heroes get to break into people's houses and take all their precious heirlooms from the chests that they have. So I suppose that justification goes pretty far. Well, add killing a bunch of robots to our list. Aw. Yeah, the entire thing of needing the credit card information to save the world, that's great. Alright, so presumably we have both things we need. I don't know if I'm supposed to actually disassemble the music box to get the gears inside, but it seems that the crowbar won't work, which is surprising because a crowbar would fix everything. But we also don't have our screwdriver. So maybe there's something either at that site to disassemble it, or the NPC will basically say, "Aha, I know exactly how to disassemble a music box." Huh. Hey, he didn't correct me that time. Oh, come on, Nico, it'll make you feel a lot better. Alright, so I need to disassemble it. Which means I probably missed something in the village. Unless I'm supposed to talk to these two again. Aha, she knows about the gears. Alula, best NPC. Because she knows how to disassemble music boxes. Presumably. Nope, she doesn't. Okay, maybe I have to give it to the one guy. The Cedric. Yeah, I realized it, that I forgot to put it actually in the active use slot. Many robots died to bring you this battery. Thank you. Let's see. That is a very interesting mod. I mean, it makes sense for that to happen as well. Alright, you have a good night, Quest. Wait, it's George the robot that wouldn't let me buy, that made me do a 2.5-star Yelp review of the library? Because if so, George is like, he gets death glares. I mean, if you had the choice between building a save-in-the-world machine or a flying machine, I mean, it's pretty clear that the flying machine's going to be built instead. I think there was a fox by the tree in the alley. Alright, well, you have a great night, James. Well, with the rule of 3, the third person always gives the best explanations. So they're not only dead, Nico, they're forever dead. Yeah, I can see how that is the case. Just with how his head is positioned with his hair. Alright, you have a good day, Dragon Tamer. Alright, well, you have a good night, Luffy. Well, I mean, it is getting pretty late. I mean, it's past midnight over here, so I can completely understand. I mean, the worst case scenario, we just continue with this on Wednesday. As we're near the city as it is, so I can't imagine that there's an incredible amount. Simulations run better when when they're powered by children. Of course, Cedric's not going to admit that. Oh, hey, Sheet. Imagine making an entire world. Well, I should point out this author may not have child labor laws in his old world. Plus, when your old world ended, I guess that also means all the laws ended as well. Oh, that's not good. In the meantime, Calamus fight them off with this crowbar. Cue peaceful airship theme. Now we can fly all over the world. Unfortunately, the only thing of the world left is the city. It's Calamus's origin story before he ripped and teared squares and demons. Yeah, I got to see the cutscene. That was fun. Very carefully. I mean, you don't need more detail than that. But if you do need a better explanation, a wizard did it. Well, things just keep going from bad to worse. The squares are hijacking the plane. Oh, dramatic leap. Good thing you had that parachute. It was like, okay, I don't see how jumping to your death is going to revive Prototype. Okay, can't go that way. Alright, so there's just elevator guy down here. The thing where Nico realizes that he's a doom magnet, bringing destruction everywhere he goes. So much for needing the elevator button. So no pancakes for you.
Hello.
You can't argue with that logic. chill just makes things even more ominous. She's doing fine. She's only caught a mild case of death. Oh, hi, Jiro. Lots and lots of practice. Yeah, it's like evening news. Everything is terrible. The world is imploding. Give me your money. More at 11. Hey, Lemon Ghost. If we hadn't already been told of a way to get down for secret elevators under a clock, we would probably have had to MacGyver some parachutes. Let's see. We would make we have a sponge, a crowbar, and an empty bottle. You can definitely MacGyver a parachute from all that. Oh, I wonder if this one's also Solstice. I guess it is. However, my crowbar can reach it. What? I got a crowbar. I don't need anyone. I remember right up here it just looped around. So let's talk to Clock Guy, because he had a fondness of the timer. And we can threaten him with our crowbar. Ah, poor guy's stapler. Yeah, we need to make something for Nico to grow. can't go that way. Remember, it's just the bed down here. I know, the stapler was innocent. It hadn't hurt anyone. And now it's lost. If you thought that empty ride of how Nico was alone on that minecart ride, the stapler is in an even more lonesome situation in this world. Yeah, he did say to ask him if I needed help with anything. My first thought was there was probably an item I missed. But it does make more sense to talk to him. Alright, elevator guy has joined the party. Now we can defeat everything like levers. Hey, wait a sec, he just teleported right over here. Oh, we didn't even get to have any awkward silence. Oh, poor elevator guy. It's called delegating, Ty. You basically make sure that the kid who doesn't know anything is the one that you delegate the task of saving the world to. That's how you know it's in good hands. Alright, so presumably This leads back out to the alley. Then I can find the fox. I can find out what they say. And then... Oh, no. Oh, okay, so Cedric is running dramatically into the labs to rebuild prototype. Epic fight incoming. I got a crowbar, so I should probably win it. To the library! Wait, Cedric's supposed to be like a boy? With the white hair, I thought he was like in his 50s or something. Huh, yeah. Nico's Doom Magnet powers claim another soul. I'm pretty sure Nico will get a BFG to take care of the squares. That actually does connect pretty well. Nico has reached speech 100. Alright, all these folks from before are now here and safe for now. Now to find the back alleys. I don't know, even though I was able to convince him to get out of here, I'm still keeping my Yelp review. I'll bump it up to a 3 out of 5. At least after a bunch of persuasiveness, you can leave the library. Okay, so I can't go that way. Okay, so I definitely can't go that way. Alright, so this is the back alleys. Here? Aha, fox. Our foxes joined the party. They look magical, so I presume they use magic. They're our mage of the group. Yeah, it's a lot of fourth wall breaking. Alright, you have a good day, Lemon Ghost. Okay, so that's the other elevator that goes up. I did try to explain. Cool. I'd definitely like to see that link after I finish. And welcome back, James Paris. Aw, nice cutscene overlooking the city. The one who kept bothering us at all the terminals. mean, if the world machine just simply drank alcohol and ate batteries, it would have been fine. Oh, okay. That would explain quite a bit then about links. 1 second, I can take a look. Yeah, that would be a very good explanation for it. Alright, I'm trying to open up everything. Yeah, I'm not seeing a link up there either for me to approve. Hey, chicken. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, okay. Yeah, but happy endings are difficult, messy, and you have to have a lot of conflict and strife to reach. Yeah, that's our cue to leave. Aha! Plan saved. Alright, well, you have a good night, James. Alright, we got a classic four-man party. Ah, okay. I see. Alright, one moment. So it gives me a portal folder, which then has the keys that I have to put in the big folder, as such. A door. Yeah, I made sure I had those folders open from last time, because I didn't want to get incredibly stumped as to where I was looking for again. Oh, okay. I need to interact. See, now we've got a thing of tea. We can have tea with the world machine, and then everything will be alright. Oh, that looks like the amber necklace. I like how they express more confidence in me than I have in myself in these sorts of situations. Oh, okay. I need to close the game. At least that's what it meant the last time. And here we are. Like, another puzzle. I get a sneaky suspicion. I'm gonna need to check folders. No, nothing there. I was expecting having to do all the fun stuff with the files again. And so it was Nico all along. We're confronting the world machine that's becoming unstable and destroying the world. Hey, EXE. Yeah, we went out of bounds hardcore. The world machine has its own existential crisis, even deeper than Nico's. Fight. Oh, in this case, it magnified those flaws and made them much, much worse. Especially when it has such a vast amount of power to influence the world. Is it like both of the endings at once? Credits roll, theme music plays. Only it would be sunny like how it was whenever you started after beating the... or it ended with Return to the Sun. Because I know that when you tried to start up the game, it would just have the empty, sunny room. Asimov's 3 laws of robotics coming right into play. I mean, yeah, the crowbar would fix it, but I suspect it would not be as happy an ending. Now, if you were dual-wielding the crowbars, then yes, that would be a happy ending. I mean, that is one way to fix the world, with just a broken bottle and a crowbar. Or are you? I mean, for someone that's bound entirely by programming, it sure does have a bunch of feelings. That don't appear to just be external behavior. We can now disintegrate squares, it looks like. Oh, I don't have my crowbar. If anything... With the crowbar, that would definitely be the one thing that would get rid of squares. Alright, we can get a happy ending. And then everyone can be happy. Oh, that's great. All the people that were lost along the way. We can undo Nico's kill count. Before fixing the world, we can reset it back to 0. On the kill count, that is. Aw, she's okay. You finally get her name right at the very end. Alright, Rowboat Guy is back. Oh, and she's back too. Yeah, the music really fits. Well, at least they're both okay now. Maybe in a sense. That stare from Nico. elevator guy. More awkward silence than he could deal with. Man, it is kind of nice that everyone's okay now, because the way that they're describing it is it sounded like they all died horribly, which certainly makes it quite a bit darker. Well, you can't argue with that logic either. But first, some final talking. Well, thank you. Yeah, but the way they're describing it, sounds like a really horrible way to die. Well, thank you. I don't really know how to pronounce the first part, but Hollow Knight, for the sub. No reason. Onward to the ending. Be an awfully funny thing if Nico was like, and then just decided to just break it. Alright, best of both worlds. Aw, that was a really good ending. I mean, there's a lot of really good narrative games like that. That the story is really good and sticks with you. As there's certainly games like that. Like I mentioned To the Moon, Find a Paradise, Raccoon, that all of those have really enjoyable stories that are will that will really stick, or at least they did for me. And this one definitely follows in that kind of theme. Quite so. It's like one of the things of a bunch of ninjas with onions. Hey, Base. Indeed. Bye, Nico. So that is the end of OneShot. That is definitely quite the story. Well, from here, it would be the end as well, especially stream-wise, as it's nearly 2 in the morning here. But I'm glad that I was able to finish this tonight, and be able to see the true ending. So from here, it'll just be a stop, and then Wednesday, I'll be streaming something else. There is a good possibility that I may opt to continue with the room randomizer on Wednesday and then do Hyperlight Drifter the week after. Second shot? I think this was the second shot. Or one last shot, or the true shot. So nonetheless, this is where we end. I hope everyone had enjoyed it, had fun, and I'll see you guys another time. Undertale? I've actually played Undertale and done the endings before. Yeah, I was intended to do Hyperlight Drifter on Wednesday, but I think that am probably going to try and finish out the room randomizer run, just because I don't want to leave something like that unfinished, because otherwise it's going to get forgotten. So I'll see what I can do to try and make sure that I can get all that stuff taken care of. But thank you very much for showing, for all the feedback, especially with puzzles, because I easily overlook things when it comes to puzzles. Okay, I'll have to put West of Lothian on my list of notes. I've never played Hyperlight Drifter, but it has been recommended by quite a few folks, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. Oh, if it's morning over there, then you have a good morning as well, Ty. Stupid funny games. That sounds like a lot of fun. Hey, Ryan. So we've reached the end. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the stream here, and then... and see you all soon.